Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today's April 24th, and that means day 114 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we're going to print out the bust of Leonardo da Vinci, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 114 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a fact section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. And don't forget to check out that MatterHackers affiliate link. If you're in the market for a new printer parts, or if you just need some filament, use that MatterHackers affiliate link down in the description. It kicks a little bit back to the channel. It doesn't cost you a penny, and we really appreciate it. But on today's episode, we printed out the bust of Leonardo da Vinci. And before we talk about the print, let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download this model. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Then we'll meet back here at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Okay folks, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is the Leonardo da Vinci Bust 3D scan. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this one yourself. And as you can see, this is a scan from an actual object, and it was scanned with the 123D Catch application. And then it was cleaned up in Mesh Mixer and made available for 3D printing. And that's what we did. So let's tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Alright, so here we are in Simplify 3D, and I've dropped the model down on the print bed at 100%. And I did add a little bit of support for his nose because that is almost parallel with the print bed, so that means it needs support. Anytime you see parts of a model that are parallel with the print bed, that are up in the air, they will require support. They will not print on their own. And if they do, there's a chance of curling, extruder collisions, and all kinds of problems. So it's best just to put a little support down and not stress about it. So here are my process settings. Under layer height, we did a 0.2mm layer height with 3 top and 3 bottom layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 6 outlines. For infill, I used 10% for this little model, and we did generate custom support. For temperature, this is MatterHackers PRO PLA, so I use a single temperature throughout, and that's 207. And I have my 3-stage cooling system set up. Under speed, we ran this out at 45 millimeters per second, just to make sure we captured all that detail. So let's hit OK, and let's hit Prepare to Print, and I'll show you how it's sliced. And this is a real-time slice of the Leonardo da Vinci 3D scan bust, and there's our final print. And if I play this through, you can see when we get up to the nose area, we can speed this up. And the support material actually adheres to the model in a little bit, so that helps out a lot. And as we get closer to the nose, and you can see all this beard details being printed out, and Simplify 3D was able to capture all that. And there's your nose overhang that required support. Now there's an overhang here for the forehead, but the gMax did a stellar job of handling that one, and I didn't want to mar up the finish with more support material. So here we go, wrapping up, and there's our final slice. So let's head over back to the workbench and let's talk about the print. Okay, so you saw my settings in Simplify 3D, and here's our finished Leonardo da Vinci 3D scan print. And I think it turned out really awesome. I am super happy with the results. My gMax did such a stellar job picking up all the hair, his beard, even his face looks really, really good. And it's very dependent on the model. So if it's not a really good scan, whatever translates into the model will translate into the print. And I think this is a pretty good scan. There's not a lot of detail around the eyes, and some of the areas are a little bit fuzzy, I guess, from the scan, but the print itself looks really awesome. I am super happy with the results. And this MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of tan was the perfect choice for our print. I wanted something that looked like an old faded plaster, and this definitely hits the mark. And 3DWP does a good job of curating all these 3D scans up on Thingiverse. Now I know some of these are pulled from 123D Catch, and they're actually then cleaned up in Mesh Mixer to make printable. But they do a good job of curating a huge collection up there, and you should really check them out. Well, that about wraps it up for day 114 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys found this episode interesting and informative. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.